It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that being said, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we are back to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which is right around the corner, guys. We are getting the 11th season on May 19th, and it is going to be explosive. Of course, we all know what the most highly anticipated storyline of the season is going to be, and that is Erika Girardi, Erika Jane, Erika Chahoy, whatever you want to call her. I know you guys get annoyed with me saying that, but listen, with a woman who has made a whole career off of having a split personality, I think that's fair. We can add her third most original name in there. Anyways, that is not the point. Everyone is anticipating her divorce because she did, in fact, file for divorce while they were filming the 11th season. Not only did she file for divorce, they caught that on camera, but they also caught on camera her blasting out her soon-to-be ex-husband's mistress, who happened to be a justice, which in return served Erika, which could have ramifications. And not only that, of course, all of the Girardi lawsuits that are coming out. The alleged embezzlement, being questions about the widows and orphans who were left behind scammed with no money. It's one thing after another. Now, if you guys watch the super trailer, we know that Erika Girardi is getting it from all angles. Every single cast member is asking her, what the hell is going on? She's saying, well, claiming that she had no acknowledgement of any of her husband's dealings. She said he is the only one who actually knows. Now, when Garcelle actually questioned her and said, you know, was this the reason? Was this the whole catalyst that sparked your divorce? She said, absolutely not. But there are a few other cast members who want to know the truth. They want to know exactly what her involvement was, if any. What does she know? And where does she go from here? I believe Dorit Kemsley was one of them when Dorit questioned her at the dinner table saying, you know, Erika, when it came out in the headlines that there were widows and orphans who were affected by this, it just made me sick to my stomach. If you guys have missed the mark on any of this and you've been living under a rock, the alleged embezzlement follows a ton of victims from major tragedies. These aren't just victims who had money taken away from them, scammed out of sort of inheritances or money from divorces. No, these are burn victims, earthquake victims, plane crash victims, boat victims, car crash victims. Literally, you name it, and that's probably what it is. So yes, Dorit's questioning her, and one other new cast member, well, kind of new diamond holder in particular, kind of got her head ripped off in the super trailer. She would be Sutton Strack, who now, congratulations, Sutton got her diamond. I've spoke with Sutton before in an interview where Sutton claimed the reason she didn't get a diamond last season, season 10, was because her husband wasn't going to allow her children to film. Now, Bravo is not taking on any new housewives whose children are not allowed to film. At least that's what they're saying, even though Kenya Moore has so clearly been on the Real Housewives of Atlanta this season, with her baby Brooklyn being blurred out of every single scene due to her soon-to-be ex-husband, Mark Daly. Let's get back to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The point is, Sutton alludes to the fact that Erika might be a liar or lying about some of this in some capacity, and Erika looks at her and says, don't call me a liar. And then, you know, they start going back and forth, and Erika asks her, what are you going to do about it? Sutton says, I'm not going to do anything. And she's like, exactly. Then shut the up. Before I get on to the main topic of this video, I do also want to point out that fans are already going in on Erika because she's been famous for kind of letting us know that she receives over $40,000 a month in glam and designer clothes. Now, when the trailer came out, we can see that obviously that glam is now gone. You see different contour lines. You see her makeup is just a little bit different. And fans are like, girl, you look a little bit different. Well, yeah, when you have all of your money taken away, your assets are being liquidated, and you can't afford the $40,000 a month in glam anymore, I'm sure you're probably going to have a different looking person to some degree. Right? Getting back to our second main storyline of the season, another highly anticipated storyline, it would be Kathy Hilton and Kyle Richards. What that dynamic looks like, because obviously we know Kyle's had another sister on before, Kim Richards, and it was a constant fallout. Now, we know that Kim sort of battled with her sobriety, and Kathy Hilton doesn't have that sort of issue to navigate. She is kind of a top dog in Beverly Hills, and when I say kind of, I use that super mildly. She's Beverly Hills. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Her daughter's Paris Hilton. Her other daughter's Nikki Hilton, who's married to a Rothschild. Like, they just have it all. Well, one of the biggest concerns this season is that Kathy and Kyle are going to be clashing over Kim Richards. Now, why would they be clashing? Well, because it seems like what's reported or rumored is that Kathy Hilton is going to come in and not necessarily seek revenge on behalf of her sister, but also let Kyle know what that dynamic looks like and why it was so wrong in previous seasons of filming. It seems like they started off this season in a really good place. And of course, Kathy's not going to film as much as the rest of the women because she's a friend of. She didn't take on that full diamond holding position because, one, she doesn't need to. And two, it comes with a little bit more obligations and restrictions. She can't talk about things as much. She's contractually obligated to filming a little bit more. Honestly, and fans were like, whoa, Kathy's fighting for her diamond. She's not fighting for her diamond. If Kathy Hilton wants a diamond, she will get a diamond. Let's just make that very clear. But these are some of the things that are being said. Now, it's weeks before the series premiere, and now Kyle is starting to be a little bit nervous that after this whole show airs out, that her and Kathy will start to have a little bit of problems, issues, a change in their sisterly dynamic. An insider actually spoke to Life and Style. This is what they said. Kathy and Kyle have worked hard to get to a good place in their relationship. And now Kyle's kind of afraid that being on the show and having the show premiere is going to upset that dynamic. However, Kyle does understand that that's going to be great for ratings, but I'm sure she still has that gut-wrenching feeling that this could go very wrong very fast. They also added that things really deteriorated during Kim's time on the show, and Kyle's fearful. She doesn't want that to happen again. The source also added that the show is based off of tensions and feuds, and we've talked about this before. It's pretty much based off of conflict and resolution, and if this ends up happening and upsetting their sisterly dynamic, Kyle will not be the one to leave the show. And of course, we know that Kyle was instrumental in starting this franchise, well, for this city, for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She was one of the original women who had a relationship with Andy Cohen and got the original group together in order to make this star-studded ensemble cast. Now, they're saying that Kathy is a big personality, and Kyle's kind of petrified that she's going to steal her thunder. She thinks that by her coming on the show, it could create a bigger problem, and it might kind of push Kyle back into the shadows, as if the women would prefer having a more stable, better relationship with Kathy, because let's be clear, Kyle cannot make or break you in Beverly Hills. Kathy Hilton, however, probably could. Now, the source did also point out that Kim will make an appearance or two on this season, and she's going to end up filming with her two sisters, but she's also, well, she was going to, before it got squashed, put out a tell-all book, and it's been rumored that that was going to start a few problems as well. An insider also added that Kyle, Kathy, and Kim, they love hard and they fight hard. Sometimes the sisters will go months without talking to each other. And when it comes to Kyle's alleged feud with Kathy, she's expecting Kim to take her side in this situation, which is kind of mind-boggling to me because Kyle was kind of always going in on Kim, even though Kim, again, was battling with her sobriety, and Kathy always took Kim's side. We saw it on the show. However, the producers are ready for it. The bigger the drama, the higher the ratings. So for reality TV, this is gold. Now, again, they did say that Kathy and Kyle started off the season in a really good place, but as the season progressed, there were some tiffs going on, kind of changing their dynamic. And I know that that's not the most highly anticipated storyline of this season. However, it is going to make for a bomb season. We know that. I can't wait. However, I've given you all of the information that I know. I want to know what you think. I don't want to just come on here and shove all of this information down your throat and, be like, okay, well, I'm done. No, I have nothing better to do than read the comments and see exactly how the fans, subscribers, you guys who feel like my family, how you guys feel about what's going on and what's to come. Are you excited about the Kathy Kyle sort of mashup? Do you think that the source is just teasing stuff for ratings for the show? Do you think that there is this sort of anticipation that they're trying to build up like they do before every franchise? Real Housewives of Potomac, the Monique Candace thing, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Strippergate. I mean, we always have something that is sort of highly anticipated. And then sometimes, just to be fair, like Real Housewives of New Jersey, Melissa Gorga and her husband Joe allegedly getting into a bad place where they could possibly get a divorce, finding out that it was one big joke and we got duped. Do you feel like that's what we're getting right now? Or is there actually a sibling rivalry brewing in the background? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to let me know, which storyline are you more interested in? Erica Girardi navigating her divorce and these Girardi lawsuits, or Kathy and Kyle and what this sistership looks like? I can't wait. Guys, don't forget to tune in on May 19th. But in the meantime, before you go, again, I know I always say that, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that being said, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.